Hello students, in the previous lecture we have discussed few questions of the same exercise. We discussed question number 1, 3 and 4. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss question number 5, 8 and 10. So we will start with question number 5. Question number 5 is tan inverse square root of 1 plus x square minus 1 upon x, and x is not equal to 0. This we have to write in the simplest form. Now whenever here tan inverse, sin inverse, cos inverse, then we will try to make this in the same form. It is tan inverse, so we will try to make or convert this in tan. If this is sin inverse, then we will try to make or convert this in sin theta. Okay. So what should we put in place of x so that this result is converted in the form of tan theta? So this is 1 plus x square under the square root. So if we will put x equals to tan theta, then it becomes 1 plus tan square theta is what? Sec square theta. And this comes out from the square root. So in general, when here it is tan inverse, in general, not sure for 100%, in general, if this is tan inverse, you can put tan theta. So I am putting x equals to tan theta. So we are substituting x equal to tan theta. So the result is like this. This is what? Tan inverse root 1 plus x square minus 1 upon x. So put x equals to tan theta. So this result become tan inverse. This is root 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 upon tan theta. Now this is tan inverse 1 plus tan square is sec square. So this is sec square theta minus 1 upon tan theta, and square cancel out with the square root. We will get tan inverse sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta. When we convert this sec theta as 1 by cos theta and this tan theta also sin theta by cos theta, then we will get the result tan inverse. This becomes 1 minus cos theta upon cos theta, and this is sin theta upon cos theta. Again cos and cos cancel out, and we will get tan inverse 1 minus cos theta upon sin theta. Now we will use some formulas related to class 11 chapter number 3. So in place of this 1 minus cos theta, we can write 2 sin square theta by 2. So here we can write tan inverse 2 sin square theta by 2, and this also by using the formula sin 2 theta, that is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta, but here we have theta, so we can write this as 2 sin theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. So here I am using this formula cos 2 theta equals to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So when we transfer the terms, this on left side, this on right side, we will get 2 sin square theta equals to 1 minus cos 2 theta. So when here it is 2 theta, it becomes theta. But in our question, it is theta. So that will be theta by 2. Half of this. Half of this is theta. So half of theta is theta by 2. And here I am using the formula sin 2 theta equals to 2 sin theta cos theta. When it is 2 theta, then here we have theta. but since in our question it is theta, so it is theta by 2 and theta by 2. So now 2 and 2 cancel out, 1 sin theta by 2 also cancel out, and we will get tan inverse sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2, and this is nothing but tan theta by 2. So tan inverse, and this is tan theta by 2, tan and tan cancel out, tan inverse cancel out with tan, so we will get only theta by 2. Now what is the value of theta? If x equal to tan theta, then from this we can write theta equals to tan inverse x. Tan inverse x. So this is the value of theta. So we will substitute this value here. So we get half tan inverse x. So this is the simplest form of the given function. Half tan inverse x. Okay children? Now come to question number 8. Question number 8. Okay? This is tan inverse cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta. Okay children? And the condition is x is less than pi. Now again we have tan inverse, so we will try to make this also in the form of tan, so that tan inverse and tan cancel out. So first of all make this in the form of tan. So when we divide the numerator and denominator, or take cos theta as common, then cos theta will cancel, and we will get what? When we divide the numerator and denominator by the same number, that is cos theta, then sin theta by cos theta is what? Tan theta. So this becomes tan inverse, cos and cos cancel, 1 minus sin by cos is what? Tan theta, and this is 1 plus tan theta. Okay? When we divide this numerator and denominator by cos theta, then cos and cos cancel out, sin by cos is tan, again here cos and cos cancel out, sin by cos is tan. Now initially this term in the bracket is converted in the form of tan. Now we will apply one more formula, that is, here it is tan inverse, this is 1 minus tan theta 1 plus, here we can write 1 multiplied by tan theta. We write this tan theta as 1 multiplied by tan theta. Now in place of this 1, we can write the value in the form of tan, that is tan pi by 4. Then only this will be converted in the form of tan. So in place of these two ones, we can write tan pi by 4. Tan, and this is tan pi by 4 minus tan theta upon 1 plus tan pi by 4 and tan theta. Now look at this result in the bracket. This is what? Tan A minus tan B 1 plus tan A tan B. So this can be written as tan A minus B. So tan, and this is tan pi by 4 minus theta. Okay children? Now tan and tan cancel out, and tan inverse cancel out with tan. Okay, this is tan inverse. So tan inverse cancel out with tan, and we will get pi by 4 minus theta. Okay. In first question we substitute something in place of x, but here we are not substituting anything. So this is the result. Okay children? This is theta. of theta, then in result also we have x. If it is cos theta, cos x minus sin x upon cos x plus sin x, then this becomes pi by 4 minus x. There is no change. Only the variable is different. Now come to question number 10. In this question we have again tan inverse 3a square x minus x cube upon a cube minus 3a x square, and the condition is a is greater than 0 and x is less than greater than equal to a by root 3 and minus a by root 3. Okay, children? These conditions are the condition under which this function is defined. But in solution, there is no use of this. Now, look at this again tan inverse. So, we will try to make this values in the bracket in the form of tan. So, look, we have a and x, here also a and x. So, what should we substitute in place of x so that this result is converted in the form of tan? So, we will put x equals to a tan theta. So, put x equals to a tan theta so that it becomes tan inverse. This is 3a square. In place of x, we put a tan theta. Here also we put a tan theta. So it becomes a cube tan cube theta. In denominator we have only a cube. Now this is 3a. In place of x square, when we put this a tan theta, then this becomes a square tan square theta. Now simplify this, we get, this is tan inverse, this is 3a cube tan theta, this is a cube tan cube theta, this is a cube, again this is 3a cube and tan square theta. Now look, a cube is common in numerator and denominator. So we will take a cube common and then cancel out. So simply we get tan inverse 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. And as we know that this is the value of what? Tan 3 theta. So this is tan inverse and this is tan 3 theta. Again tan inverse cancel with tan and we will get what? 3 theta. Now look at this, x equals to a tan theta. So what is the value of theta? From this we write first of all x by a equals to tan theta. Now when transfer this tan on the left hand side, it becomes tan inverse x by a equals to theta. So this is the value of theta. We will substitute here in place of theta. So we get this 3 and tan inverse x by a. So this is the simplest form of the given inverse trigonometric function.